Yeah, we are live. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Exactly. Stood out for me this week. Well, let's get the obvious one right in. Yeah, Sovereign Idiots, the channel that I'll use like when I do any political stuff. But like I just used it to I use it sometimes to dial in to the hangout from a different place, you know. So I can set this up and then use my phone and leave, you know. But exactly. Yeah. 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 So, I mean, we can find the video, but the cut long story. I mean, it was basically uh she started she had a signal being given to her that she wasn't looking at from a coach. And they could see on the camera he admitted it. You know, he's always sort of in his mind, he's sort of giving a coaching he's got a coaching mind on him all the time, and his hands do all this stuff. And she wasn't looking. She didn't. She claims she didn't receive any coaching because she wasn't even looking at him. Whatever, right? Whatever happened, yeah. But she already started ranting at that point. You know, I think if she had taken it differently, a different turn, she could have made it about this actual umpire who has been a bit of a dick over the years to a lot of people. But she said it's about girls, and that's not actually correct because there's tons of guys who have had. I mean, McEnroe's the best example, but there's tons of them. They get kicked off the whole match sometimes when they do this stuff. Swear at the guy. So she messed up there, but at that point, what you're talking about, she was ranting already. She had already gone off. Like I don't know what could have stopped her, but I don't know. I think she was grandstanding at that point. You know, already made a decision to milk this event just happening. You know. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. So she could have gone the whole fucking way, like you're a white man and I'm a black woman. And yeah. Mm. Yeah, I think the saddest part of all of it for me was after the whole match was done and the ceremony was going on, the crowd were booing when that they were getting giving the places out, right? Which made Osaka cry, right? They weren't booing at her, but the booing was so loud and like overtaking the whole point of this that it showed that Serena just made it about her, and it made it made me lose a bit of respect for her because I thought she was really amazing over the years, and it's just sad. It's sad that she had to do that, but I get it. I get it. There's a lot going on in politics, and if you get an opportunity to stand up for women's rights and you don't take it, some people would call you an idiot. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Nah, that's all good. Anyway, oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can. I think I understand what's going on, right? Everything comes down to one thing. If I can get this goddamn picture to look. Oh my God, not again. Hang on. Right. So I think it all came down to hair, the blonde hair, and I'll prove it. I could prove it. But if you look at the skin tone on the shoulder of Serena and her leg, like the lighter shade, you can match that shade to Osaka's skin. It's actually the same. It's the same shade, right? So she's not. They're not making her a blonde white girl. It's the long blonde hair is tricking everyone's eyes. Look at the white guy on the umpire. Look at him. He's clearly lighter skin than both of them, but that is pissing people off. That exaggerated blonde hair makes everything else go nuts. Actually, like the context changes everything. Yeah, I get that. She actually does look like a crying baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Australian cartoonist. Yeah, exactly. This is Mark Knight's other cartoon. This is the other thing that, like, I think once if you're on the side of thinking this about race, then you've been sold on. I think you've just had enough things come down your Facebook feeds from famous people you admire who have retweeted bloody what's her name? Oh, that's embarrassing. No, the author of Harry Potter. Yeah, did you I think did you know about this? Hang on, look at this. You're looking at my screen. She she decided to jump on this, right? And she called it racist. Yeah, she's like the one. Damn it, why can't I find it? She's the one who like made it a huge deal. I think she's one of the people that sort of like a religion, right? Where you hear someone that you respect say something and you automatically, you know, like trigger everyone believing you. This is it. Can you see this? Well done on reducing. And look, the tweet's unavailable. Do you know why that is? No, it's not her. This tweet, she is like retweeting or sending this tweet out as a comment on someone else's tweet. That tweet was the original post from the cartoonist. He had to delete his tweet because he was getting threats on his family for this. Yeah, absolutely. It was a huge distraction anyway from important things that happen. But it's almost like J.K. Rowling and Serena Williams had a meeting 2 weeks ago and went, "Hey, let's do this. Let's back each other up on this idea, and we'll get everyone like making. I get everyone's on my side, everyone's your side. It's all good. You get to go into politics if you want, you know, on this if you want. Like, there's so many benefits for them for J.K. Rowling to do this when it's not sexist, it's not really racist, it's totally within with tennis rules. I've known tennis my whole life. I've been trained in tennis as a kid and stuff, so I know how the matches work. It's absolutely expected that if you clearly overdo it. I mean, the one thing was the cheating, right? And that was 1 point in the entire match, but she had to go so far smash her first. She smashed her racket straight off. That was the first thing she did to escalate. She just escalated. She went so far that she basically was burning the entire thing down with her attitude, and that's what got me because that it made it so sad because Osaka was the real victim in this. Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
Over to buy my books as well and watch my films. You know what I mean? So everybody, is happy. So at the end of the day, when those celebrities do stuff, they just don't do it for the sake of it. Like it's all calculated. Look at Nike. What happened with that? People burning their shoes and burning their houses down as a result of burning their shoes. You heard about that, right?
No, and but I just have to tell you, I just logged into the stream on my
Yeah,
phone,
yeah.
and you've been muted for some reason. You were not, your voice was not coming through this whole time.
Oh, okay. You're talking. I'm
So
talking to myself.
I've just fixed it. I've just fixed it. I've been listening to you obviously, but the stream didn't have your voice in it.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's for
But
the best.
so
My bad.
I just want to stop the broadcast and start it again,
Okay, sure.
and then we'll just keep talking.